Wow. Can you tell us which kind of little girl and then teenager you were? Very marked by these stories, all the stories of your family. How were you when you were young?
So my family is very liberal and we were different than the surrounding. My parents were, they like to have parties and gatherings and friends over, and it was all intellectuals and poets and artists and, painters and actors and singers and all of like that kind of society in Damascus. So I wouldn't say that like the way I was brought up is like a typical way for somebody in this part of the world, just because the society that my family had around was not the society that you would see when you open up the door and go to the street, It was a very different, two different realities. But at the same time, because of that, I was brought up to think and care about the world. My parents will talk about politics at home, which is something that is really big no in a country like Syria. It's very scary. I actually realized how dangerous that was after I left the country and saw what happened to people. Growing up, I was just always curious. I was interested. I was given that ability by my parents to vocalize my opinions, even in their own gatherings with people who are adults. And I was like a child, I would still like have the ability to share my own opinion. And my dad would be like, okay, like listening to me, making his friends listen to me. So that was how I was brought up. So I really always believed that it's so important to speak out and to ask questions and to share your opinion and to care and I've always been very interested in other people's stories. I wanted to listen to people's stories. I wanted to share people's stories. And, basically that's when I decided I was like, I want to be a journalist. In the beginning, I was like, I want to be an actress and I want to be a doctor like my dad. And then I was like, no, actually, I really want to be a journalist. Like that.
This is what you wanted to become. Very young. So in a way, we can say that your family shaped the professional and the academic journeys you chose at the time. You were supported by them in this field.
Absolutely. Yeah, my parents. And it's not like, oh my God, like I'm going to make it like it's perfect, because in every family, like you're going to agree and you're going to disagree and you're going to have, but that's the beauty of it. And it's okay. And I actually ended up going to the United States as a teenager, and that also shaped my views of the world, where I just saw how people are living. And I love the American people. I love how kind the people are. And I saw how the system is just like put in a way to like help individuals. Like I was just like, why aren't the countries like